Welcome, students. I'm grateful that I could share this video chat with you. I hope things are going very well for you this first week of class. I've noticed there's been a couple glitches in our system, and it may have showed on your end week 2 ahead of week 1, and I apologize if there was any confusion because of that. There's been something happening to the course, but we've got the online team working on it to make sure things are right. So I've seen that some of you have gone ahead and done quizzes and assignments for week 2 already ahead of schedule, and that's fine. But hopefully we won't have any more glitches in the future, and there may be a change as it switches back week 1 and week 2 to their normal place. If you haven't noticed anything being out of whack, then you're one of the lucky ones that didn't have that happen to your system. So I'm grateful to be able to get to know you better, and for the most part we've been doing very well as a class. There are some things that we can improve on. I notice that some of us are really struggling to write in a manner that is effective as far as grammar and things of that nature, but I'm also ready and willing to help and recognize that for some of us English is not our first language, and I can recognize the effort, and I'm grading you more on effort than I am on the perfection of your assignment, and I can tell and have a feeling for when there's been good effort put into each assignment. And so I want you to be sure that every assignment you follow directions exactly, and that you're very careful in how you do the assignments that are given. And for example, this week we have a disciple leadership presentation, and you'll notice you'll have to watch this presentation, and then you'll have to complete the study guide before class. And that purpose of the study guide is to prepare you to have things that you could talk about, discuss when you meet together in class. And so make sure that you follow that and you do that. It'll help you as this class is trying to help prepare you to be successful in college. You'll also notice too that we have some lesson questions in discussion, and so you're going to notice in these questions I'm always here and available to answer questions when you post, and you can post a question here or you can call me or email me and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. There's also my Adobe Connect office, virtual office classroom from 3 to 4 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, and you're always welcome to set up an appointment with me if you'd like. So on the discussion board on disciple leadership this week, be sure, in fact I even noticed that a few of you, Angel, Alexa, and Brooke, have already posted, but be sure that you follow in directions carefully and that you indicate which question you're responding your answer to for your initial thread. Notice the assignments are due Tuesday before 11:50 p.m. local time, so whatever 11:59 p.m. is your time. And you need to respond to at least other students by Saturday. And in those responses, I am grading your effort and participation in being real. It's difficult online to try and create a feeling like it's a real classroom setting, but in this discussion post area we have an opportunity to communicate and help talk with one another and respond to their posts. And the blessing about being able to respond not by raising a hand and commenting verbally, but rather by typing a response, is that you have time to really organize and carefully choose the words that you'll use in your response to someone else. And so use these responses, these 3, as an opportunity to better your grammar, to write clearly, and to be concise in your points. And so good luck this week. I think it's going to be a great week. Now, you remember in Elder Iron? Sorry about the glitch. Something just happened as I was recording this, but what I was going to say is we've been reading Elder Iron's book, and we've been reading his Elder Iron's son, his book, and we've been reading about how when we try anything new, the first step is kind of like the honeymoon phase, how it's exciting, we're excited to begin, and then we find that the marriage, so to speak, there's things we have to work through, and there's some difficult things, and then we get comfortable, and we eventually figure out how we can work through each things in a pattern. And so as you're working through this course and as you're trying your best to prepare yourself to be successful in this class, keep hanging in there. You're doing just fine. I'm always willing to help, to allow you to retake a quiz and to help. College is really about the effort, learning how to accomplish a task and putting forth the effort to succeed. It's not about being flawless the first time. And if you struggle on a quiz and you miss it and you don't do well, email me and I can re-let you take the quiz. It's the effort that you'll put in that will bless you in being successful in your college studies. And you may find that the effort in college right now at this time in your life is maybe not the best effort and things you should be putting effort into right now. Perhaps there are other needs more important than this. And so as you're figuring out whether college is right for you and how to be successful in college, remember this scripture. The Lord said, and I love this first phrase, draw near unto me. And as we draw near unto him, he promises, I will draw near unto you. Seek me diligently, and ye shall find me. Ask, and ye shall receive. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. I promise you that if this is the right thing for you to be doing and preparing yourself in college and taking these courses, that as you draw near to the Lord, he will come to you and he will help you. And as you're diligent, you will find, and that's the truth, you will find as you're diligent, and you will receive the help you need, and doors will be opened to you. So good luck this next week. I hope things go well. Have fun out there in cyberspace.